So what do I do when the music's playing and people don't get to see us? I do the most embarrassing white fat man shuffle for Anthony's pleasure.
It is pretty funny.
I do it specifically because no one can see it. No one can see it except for Anthony. And that's why we do this. Oh, dude. So, yeah. So right after the last episode, which was 2 weeks ago, I went into Restream and updated it with your Twitch information, and I forgot. I'm like, I don't remember. And then all of a sudden, bam, I start getting Twitch information saying, hey, Disciple Gaming streaming right now. And I'm like, you better not be. And I'm like, oh, wait, yeah. So it might behoove you to have your Twitch panel open and watch the chat on that if you can.
Yeah, I just opened it.
Okay, good. So then if people,
that's why it made some weird noise. So
I didn't even hear it. Was it during the music?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Which
it did some weird stuff.
Something like that in the background. I don't know. Whatever. It's cool though.
Yeah.
So that song was Mohanam by Jenna. I'm going to butcher this. I always do too. Jenna Pryan Levine. I know I butchered your name, man. I'm sorry, but I do love that song. We don't play it all that often, but we do it every now and then. It's just because I like it. It's fun. It's peppy. It's very Eastern, which I just like. It's fun. It's cool. You're too quiet.
I know. I'm sorry. I was like looking at my, I don't know. It's like freaking out, and it thinks that for some reason it's putting us under Counter-Strike Global Offensive on Twitch. So,
can you change it?
Yeah, it's that. I'm trying to figure that out.
Oh, well, that would be bad.
Yeah,
we should be under talk shows right now.
Which I don't know. Is there talk shows?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, we are one. We talk. I don't know that you can call us a show, as far as entertaining is concerned, but we do what we do. I think it's fun. I'm surprised nobody has laughed at my message in the chat. Did you see that yet on YouTube?
No, I need to go there.
I said, hey there, sexy people. And Kyle, hi to you too.
Nice.
Dang it, Kyle.
Oh, it's weird. It's totally logging me in on my... That's cool. Sweet.
What?
It's got me logged into YouTube under my gaming handle.
Oh, all right. Whatever. What's your gaming handle? Disciple?
Yeah, well, Disciple Gaming now. Disciple Gaming 7.
That almost sounds fun. Welcome to the pre-show, people, where sometimes we add a bunch of really fun, interesting things, and other times it's just us trying to finish up the show prep before we start the show.
Yeah.
It's just kind of this week because I forgot some stuff, but that's okay. Hey, what do you think of the movie for next week? You like that? Since people,
that's a good pick.
Yeah, it's bloodthirsty. It's good. That's as much of a hint as you get so far, people. Disciple Gaming 7. 7?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the only one.
Really?
Well, I didn't want to do like something dumb, and 7 is a good number to use, I think.
Yeah.
It has certain...
It does. Biblical meaning. It's better than being very ironic and being Disciple Gaming 666.
Yeah, that would be... I could be... That'd be a different kind of disciple, maybe.
Disciple Gaming 66.6. You add the decimal, it's not a problem. It rounds to 7. This is 67.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's true.
I like it.
So you had some delicious chicken for dinner?
Yes. I was trying to see.
Let's talk about your barbecue skills because they're improving quite a bit.
They are improving. I'm just on a gas grill. It's nothing fancy.
That's fine.
It works.
I used the gas grill for like 10 years.
Yeah.
So
I think it's more impressive that I managed to perfectly time when Josh ran across from behind the couch. I was standing up leaning on the back of the couch. And as Josh is running across behind me, I managed to time a fart perfectly.
Did he laugh or did he?
Oh yeah, he's like, Dad, that was, my face was right there, and I'm like, yes. He's like full stride too. And just,
oh, that's messed up. That's so funny.
Perfect
though.
dad moment.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So no, the chicken was good. We did some legs. So we did some dark meat, which is delicious. Delicioso. Yep. Was awesome. Yeah, so I did a quick 30-minute brine, did the pat dry, left in the fridge to dry up the skin a little bit, and then you told me what you put in your rub, and so I guessed the proportions using sea salt. I didn't do kosher. I did kosher salt for the brine, but I did sea salt for the rub, which actually turned out really good. And then as it was going,
sea salt's fine.
Yeah, as it was going, I was just spritzing it with lemon juice every now and then, and turning it every 7 or 8 minutes, and spritz it with lemon juice. And I did roasted red potatoes and green beans, and brushed half of them with Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Or no,
that's a good one.
I can't remember. I think I did some of it with that, and then the other ones, because I can't use that one, I did Famous Dave's though too.
Famous Dave's is good too.
Which was good. That way I could have some barbecue sauce. That was good. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It was really good. But I liked it. I actually liked it. I liked it better without the barbecue sauce. The seasoning and everything on it was so good. I'm like, oh.
I'm telling you, man. Barbecue sauce is so overrated.
Because you couldn't taste the seasoning anymore. I couldn't tell the lemon was there. I couldn't tell the seasoning was there. It was just barbecue sauce and chicken, which was fine. But no. Yeah, it's not as good. Yeah. I like the flavor.
That's now that I'm doing this new diet,
which by the way, I think it's hilarious that the skinny guy on the show is doing the diet.
Hey, shut up. You're on the diet too.
Kind of.
Well, yeah.
I
food.
Watch my portions. I do portion control and go for walks and doing stuff, and it's working a little bit.
You're eating healthier right now than I was before I started mine.
Mr. Keto.
Yeah, so I'm trying that keto diet. Mm-hmm. It's basically the same thing I was eating before, but without bread and sugar.
or pasta or potatoes or
so no carbs. Basically it's like if you took Atkins and paleo and then you mixed them together. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah, kind of. Okay, I could see that. I could see that.
So it's way super limited on carbs though, less than even Atkins.
Right.
And then, I don't know. Where I was going with that is because of that diet, I've had to change my barbecue methods to
sugar-free.
Actually, it's sugar-free. So anything pork, I used to pile brown sugar on because pork just loves brown sugar because it makes it just so amazing.
Mm-hmm. That's why the ladies like to date Drew, because he's loaded with brown sugar. My last name is Brown, just in case anybody wanted to know that reference.
Yeah.
Sorry. Should maybe make that clear before people are like, this guy's racist.
Oh my gosh. So funny. But Texas style barbecue, it may sound boring.
Texas OG barbecue.
Right. Mm-hmm. So the real Texas barbecue is usually just salt and cracked black pepper. That is all they put on the meat.
That sounds so good.
That's it.
That's perfect though. I mean, you really don't need it. Can help. Don't get me wrong, but you really don't need more than the salt and pepper.
You don't. But I made those ribs. You saw the picture of those ribs.
Oh my gosh, those ribs look so good.
They were amazing. And I added a little bit of garlic powder and a little bit of smoked paprika and a couple other things to mine, but it was mostly salt and pepper.
A little cayenne, a little cumin.
Yeah, I had a few things here and there, but no sugar. Mm-hmm. And then
you don't want me giving away my guesses of your secrets, do you?
No.
They are totally just my guesses too, by the way. Anthony hasn't told me.
My rib rub is it's very specific, but it's been kind of perfected over time for my regular ribs, and now I have to relearn it because I'm not allowed to have sugar. So
yeah, I hope you're making notes. Like you have like your regular recipe, and then you have your keto recipe, your sugar free.
Yeah, I know my regular recipe.
Write it down.
I don't even have to write it down. I know it. I can do it
for your kids. Write it down.
Oh yeah, I'll write it down for them.
You can sell it later.
Yeah, I have a good. Yeah, that rub comes out, man. That brown sugar rub that I make for the ribs and what I do to them when they're in the foil pack.
Whoa, hey, what you do on your own time, that's up to you, man. We don't.
They come out really good.
But no, they do.
This diet's forcing me to make some new changes. So it's kind of like making me excited about cooking again.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
not like you ever stopped being excited for cooking.
No, I mean, early spring this year, I was kind of burnt out and I wasn't really cooking too much.
Well,
yeah. And now I'm like crazy at it again.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like your food.
Anyway.
You make good food.
Yeah.
You got
Thank you. You do too.
With your food.
You make the best onion rings I've ever had in my life.
Well, see, that's the thing is like I make like the home cooking, like you're just, you crave it. Like the sad thing is most of it's fried. like I do like finger steaks, onion rings, chicken fried steak, chicken fried chicken. But I do it all gluten free to where you can't even tell that it's gluten free. And like the onion rings that you were talking about, those are gluten free. You'd never know.
And I could not tell.
And we actually we do a finger steak and onion ring fry at my mom's every now and then, and we invite all the family because we used to. My grandparents, my mom's parents, owned a restaurant, and my grandma spent years perfecting this onion ring recipe, and we'd have people coming from like 50, 60, 70 miles away just for the onion rings. Well, now I can't eat them, and so I make my gluten-free ones, which I've modified and adjusted and reworked and got it to where I like it now. And I had people like coming up to me at the last onion ring fry that we did telling me, don't ever tell anybody in the family. I actually liked the gluten-free better. Like grandma would roll over in her grave and I feel horrible about that, but yours are better. And I'm like, what?
Dude, I'm telling you, man, those are so good. I couldn't stop eating them. If you had like a pile, seriously of 100 of them, I would have just been like,
oh yeah, with some fry sauce. Which, by the way, fry sauce. Most people screw up the fry sauce and they do too much ketchup. I'll give away the secret. You want the secret? I'll give away the secret to fry sauce. Most people think it's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio with fry sauce. That's as much of the secret as I'm giving away.
All right. I'll start messing with it.
I'll tell you after the show, but I'm not gonna just give it away. My mom might listen to this and be like, you weren't supposed to ever tell anybody. I don't think it matters because I mean everybody makes fry sauce. It's not hard to figure out, but I don't know. I'm not giving away the onion ring recipe. All right, screw it. I don't care. It's a 2-to-1 ratio, but it's 2 parts mayo to 1 part ketchup.
Nice.
People want to do more ketchup instead of mayo, but it's actually more mayo than ketchup.
I'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
Alicia wouldn't. She hates mayo.
She hates mayo, but she hates fry sauce too. However, she likes
mayo in it.
She likes ranch though, right?
Not really.
Because it's mayo.
She doesn't like anything with mayo.
That's so weird.
She's not a fan.
I've never known anybody who doesn't like ranch. Everybody likes ranch. Anyway, this is a 20-minute pre-show. We should probably start.
All right, let's do this. Let's do the show.
Oh my gosh. As we've been talking in the past about, we've got to speed up the pre-show. This pre-show is too long. Yeah, we'll just sit here and talk and never hit record.
Yeah, it's all good.
This is a YouTube-only podcast this time, people. Sorry.
Really?
All right. Well, we'll do this thing. Let me hit some buttons here and we'll do it.
Oh my gosh, this thing is freaking out.
I'll restart this. Okay.
I'm so sorry. Did you just hit the button?
I did. I didn't record. Oh my gosh, this thing is messing up. I'm like, all right then. Well, I will just.
Well, we'll just delete that.
Control Z. Alt F4. No, sorry. Anthony has allergies. I do too.
My nose is all plugged up for a week.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. We can do fun noises pre-show. Now it's making me cough. It's time for another good idea, bad idea. That was bad. All right, here we go. On this episode of Classless Chat.
Waka, 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 waka. New flat earth theory.
Waka, 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 waka. And how,
waka.
And how about some karate practice in Florida?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you are about to hear is the future of entertainment. May I present to you Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Anthony.
Well, hello there. This is Bob Lipinski of Bob Lipinski Guitar Heaven and Emporium. Here at Bob Lipinski Guitar Heaven and Emporium, we carry a large selection of guitars, amps, keyboards, sound and lighting gear of all shapes and sizes. So come on down. Visit us at Bob Lipinski Guitar Heaven Emporium.
That's a hoot, Bob.
Specials this week. Get a road-worn Fender Strat for only $24.95. Now, if you buy two, we'll throw in a gig bag with my name on it.
That's a great deal, Bob.
Come on down. We're located off of I-95 at the Main Street exit downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA.
That's right, Bob.
Or just call 1-800-555-1234. That's 1-800-555-1234.
Darn tootin', you know.
And remember, if you can't find it, you've gone somewhere else. Go ahead. Tell them where you went.
Good old Pat. That's a good one. Well, hey, welcome to Classless Chat, episode 49. It is May 9th of 2018, which is a Wednesday for all you crazy lovers out there in Disco Land. Hello. How are you? You smell good.
I love it when you talk to me like that.
I don't know what you did to your brisket, Anthony, but it smells nice. We have
I have no idea where to go.
Nope, nowhere to go with that one. Well, we've got a fun and disturbing show for you today, I'm sure.
You know why brisket takes so long?
No.
This isn't a joke.
Oh, okay, no.
It's a super tough muscle because it's used so much.
That's what he said.
Yep. It's a very tough piece of meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It gets a lot of use.
Yeah.
It's actually two muscles next to each other.
Yeah.
With a piece of fat between them.
It can be pretty firm.
It can. Yep. But if you treat it right, it'll be nice and juicy.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
It happens just right at the right time.
Treat it right, and it'll be really happy.
You gotta use the right kind of rub. And
after you're done with it, you have to let it rest.
Yes, you do.
Yep. For quite a long time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, at least 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
At least.
Otherwise, all the juices will pour out.
Oh my gosh. It's so true.
That was nice. I like it.
That's your moral of the story there, people. Let it rest. Yep. Let it rest.
Let it rest. Take your time. Low and slow. Okay? Low and slow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how barbecue works.
Oh, okay? Yes, we're talking about barbecue. That's right. Mm-hmm. We're keeping up with the pre-show talk.
Yeah. A nice, good hardwood.
Oh, yeah.
You need something like a nice chunk of apple.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some hickory.
Yeah.
You know, all the hardwoods. Those are good.
Yeah. Is cherry a hardwood?
Yeah, it is. Cherry's a hardwood.
Yeah.
It's got a nice sweet flavor.
Our next guest on the show is Shweddy.
Shweddy.
He's here to talk about his holiday balls.
You really love that one.
I do. It's more subtle than the South Park chocolate salty.
Oh yeah, that's really hilarious though.
Chefs. That wasn't even close to subtle. It was just right there.
No, yeah. It's pretty funny.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
so it's been a couple weeks. I missed last week's show because it's my anniversary.
That's a good reason to miss. I mean, we'll give you a pass.
I was going to try to celebrate it on the weekend, but Alicia needed to work weekend. And so we decided that we really had no choice. And also, she probably would have killed me if I came downstairs for like 2 hours, 3 hours. You know?
Anthony, what are you doing in that basement with that other man?
Right. On our anniversary.
Our anniversary. No. What's his name?
9 years.
What's his name? Travis. Travis, what are you wearing? Khakis? She sounds hideous.
That's a good commercial.
It shows how long it's been since I've had regular TV, though. I don't even know what the new commercials are.
I haven't had cable in like 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah,
easily. I don't see any point in it anymore. I'll just watch Netflix or
Netflix, Amazon Prime Instant View. I might get Hulu here soon. I don't know. I'm debating.
I'm starting to go like all digital on my movies now.
Yeah,
Vudu's so easy.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Do you have digital movies on there yet?
Some, very few though.
Dude, it's awesome because I could be like chilling on the couch watching a movie or a TV show that I have saved, because I have Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
and I bought the box set and it came with all the digital.
Okay, yeah.
And so I'll be watching Game of Thrones and then I'll be like, I'm gonna go lay down in bed. Pause, off, bed, open up my Vudu app on my TV. Boom. I get to watch Game of Thrones in bed. It's right where I left off.
Dang, dude.
You're texting.
I am not. I'm responding to the chat.
Shut up.
I am.
I look at the camera. You're just like staring down.
I'm staring down. I was responding to the chat, saying yes, we do.
You typed yes, we do.
Dirt. Oh, my phone sucks. I hate swipe keyboards sometimes. It doesn't work. Drew, respond with your voice, idiot. I prefer idjit. I'm just going to throw that out there. I prefer idjit. But whatever. But, whatever. I mean, if you're going to insult me, you could at least call me fat idiot. I mean, something. Like, just go the extra mile. If you're going to do it, just make it worth the while there. That would be great.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's kind of what I do. The one thing I wish Amazon Prime would do with the Prime Instant View, I wish that worked on Google Chromecast. It doesn't.
Oh yeah, that would be.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
No. Like I'm really tempted to do to get an Amazon Fire Stick, because then you can do Netflix and Prime on it, because it's an Amazon piece.
Yeah, we have one of those Amazon Fire boxes that we got for like Christmas or something from my dad or something. I can't remember. I think he got that for us, and it's pretty awesome. Super easy.
Yeah,
get it.
I might.
Yeah,
I appreciate awkward silence on a podcast. I'm sure people who are listening to the audio only version are like, "What are these guys doing? Why did it get quiet?"
Yeah.
It's
because we're smirking at each other over webcams.
We are.
You said something stupid. Ha ha. Don't get a stick. Get a box. The stick sucks.
Well, what's the difference? Is there actually a difference between the stick and the box? This sounds so dirty. Why are we making this sound dirty? But
because you're on that kick now.
I know I am.
I made a bunch of jokes about meat at the beginning, and now you're just like, I gotta make every weird joke I need to make now. No one's listening to audio only version. Get over yourself.
That's almost
makes dirty nasty. Nasty.
You sure know how to make my self-esteem go up. Well, at least Aaron recognizes that you didn't wear a hat today. It was weirding me out a little bit too. That's all right. But seriously, what is the difference between the stick and the box? Is there a difference between the stick and the box?
I think so. I think the box is better.
Okay. The stick has
really good high Wi-Fi. Okay.
Well, wouldn't the box?
No,
or does it have more?
Work.
Does it have more RAM or something? I mean, what's up with that?
I don't know. We could look into it.
Yeah, we'll have to look into this because I'm smarter than you. Who is Dirt Nasty? This is.
I don't know. It's probably. I think I know who it is.
I think it's funny when people try to like argue intelligence points because that is the surefire way to make sure that everyone knows that you have fewer intelligence points. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Dirt Nasty. We still like you. Kind of. I don't know who you are, but you're here, so we appreciate it. And we'd appreciate it more if you would pay attention to this right here.
Yeah. I remember back in like middle school, people would be like, my dad will be
to donate even $1 a month, which is a measly $12 a year. You too could help end world laughter disorder. This is a horrible disease where people are just not able to laugh. Here at Classless Chat, we are constantly doing research to help people with this rare disorder. With your help, we can see the end of this disease. I'm not Sarah McLachlan, but you can still support us at www.patreon.com/classlesschat. Thank you.
Thank you. Not Sarah McLachlan. Sorry, dude. I pushed the button and I forget that sometimes you can't hear the intros to some of these.
No, I can't. I was like just talking over it for a second. I was like, oh.
It's all good. It's like, oh, here, we'll just pay attention to this. And you're like, Drew went silent. I'll talk.
Yeah. It's like, what a weird spot for him to not talk anymore.
Right. He went silent. He's making a point, but quietly. Telepathically, maybe. I have ESPN or something.
By Dirt Nasty.
I think so. It's whatever.
Yeah, I know who it is, though, I think.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is it Kyle?
I'll send some hate. No, I don't think so.
It's not Kyle.
No.
Okay.
I think it's the same person. No, I think it's that one. What was his name before?
I'm Jake Paul. And you,
what was the one we kept...
and you approve of this message? I mean, that feels like a political thing. Like, hi, I'm Jake Troy Paul. McClure. You might remember me from such educational films as How to Smoke My Brisket. And
yeah. How to treat it right.
You know what really grinds my gears? Anyway. Good times.
That's messed up.
You're a dork.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I have my moments. I think it's funny when people come on here. It's like, oh, a comedy podcast. I bet these fellow are quite intelligent. Listen to their perfect English accents. This is going to be a jolly good time. I am going to learn so much.
We're insane. That's why we do a podcast.
5 viewers, by the way. That's, whatever. We don't expect any viewers on the live stream. It's actually pretty. I think we usually sit about 5 viewers on the live stream.
Yeah, we're not. We're trying it. We would like more so we can interact with y'all.
We're currently on Twitch too, by the way. So we're splitting some of the live viewers between Twitch and YouTube, which, by the way, is dumb for marketing, but meh. Say something funny. All right, you ready? I got it. You ready for this, Anthony? You ready?
Sure.
Something funny. Nailed
Nice.
it. Nailed it.
That was like a perfect dad joke.
No, dude, come on. Tell me about your first sexual experience, Drew. No. I'll let my 2 kids tell you that I'm a virgin. It's okay.
Bad. How old were you? Okay. Dirt nasty.
Calm down. Wow. Just yeah. Hold your horses, dude. I bet you Dirt Nasty is a flat earther. He's here.
Maybe.
He's here for the flat Earth. That's what it is.
Did you put that on Twitch?
Nope.
I mean, on Tweeter.
Tweeter? No, I didn't.
Tweeter?
I didn't put that information there out on Tweeter or nothing.
Yeah, that'll be good when you do, because then we'll have a bunch of people coming here to.
We always do
argue at Dirt Nasty.
Whenever we do flat Earth stories or stuff from Florida. So this should be a double fun episode because not only were we doing a Florida story, but we're also doing a flat Earth story. It's fun.
Yeah, that's perfect.
It's
Florida
perfect.
and flat Earth in the same sentence. Answer my questions. Maybe.
I'm trying to make this stream watchable.
That's brutal.
Well, this is we call this a semi-family friendly show. So where, you don't feel like you constantly have to change the channel when the kids are in the car and you're listening to it later. So whatever. It's all good.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about that stuff.
Yeah. And
we'll make innuendo funny jokes, but we won't get that detailed.
No, we'll do things that go over the kids' heads. Like, might be why you're not getting it. Way over. All right. So we got a fun show planned out for you guys. Like we've been saying, we got flat Earth, a new flat Earth theory that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the movie Hackers, and we're going to talk about this one dude who thought it was smart to practice karate in Florida. Must have been going to the Cobra Kai. I don't know. We'll find out here shortly. So, but we were talking pre-show. We were talking about my barbecuing skills of doing some chicken legs.
Yeah.
And then you started up on brisket talk.
Yeah. Which I'm not going to
continue. Yeah. No, we haven't talked about. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, seriously.
It's all right. We tend to troll with the trolls, but it's fine.
Yeah,
it's
we're
all
okay
good.
with it. This is, we don't do this for a living, but
we'd like to.
We can. This is what we do. So if you want to just trade blows, we can.
Technically,
it might not work out though.
Technically, we do get paid for this. People do go on our Patreon and pay us, and it's more than just my mom. So we technically are professional podcasters. So
that is true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's fun.
So
people pay us to be stupid. It's awesome.
Yeah,
online.
Yeah, which it's amazing. Yeah, 10 cents.
It adds up.
There's your mom joke in there somewhere. Anyway.
Hey, it's double Nickelback. I had to throw somebody under the bus. All right. Anyway, so let's get going, dude. Let's. Why don't we start working on some news? Here we go.
Here comes the stupid. News starts now.
Bump bump. I'm funnier than you, and I don't even have a stream. Well, then you're not smarter. Anywho, on for you, Anthony. What do you got?
What do we call this? Oh yeah, waka waka waka.
Yeah, waka 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 waka.
This is the most insane flat Earth theory I've ever read. I laughed
agree
pretty hard at this article when I first saw it, so I wanted to add it on here. So, flat Earthers, Pac-Man effect keeps us on the planet. This is real. This is welcome to 2018.
Yeah.
Sailors never had anything to fear from the edges of a flat Earth. say conspiracy theorists at the first UK Flat Earth convention. Instead, objects will zap to the other side of the planet when they reach the very edge, some proponents argue.
This makes sense. This makes sense, by the
way. Yeah.
Like the game Portal. Like
yeah, Portal, exactly. This is basically what this is.
Yeah.
The convention saw flat earthers, skeptics, and flat earth curious gather in the city of Birmingham, UK. At the event, conference speaker Darren Nesbitt sought to address one of the most obvious problems claims: why people don't fall off the edge of the planet if they travel too far in one direction.
Yeah, because cats would have knocked everything off.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why we know it's not flat.
Right.
Anyway, so, quote, "We know that continuous east-west travel is a reality," he said. According to the Telegraph, no one has ever come to or crossed a physical boundary. The best explanation isn't a curved globe-shaped Earth, Nesbitt thinks. Instead, it could be something more like teleportation. Yes, you read that right. Teleportation.
But only if you are precisely going 88 miles an hour when you hit the edge.
Right. Exactly. It's a good reference. And you have to be
all right. Hang on one second. Hey, Dirt Nasty, that right there is how you get blocked. Sorry, we don't do racist stuff on here. You're done. Anywho,
wow.
That's yeah. We'll tolerate trolls. You can troll all you want, but as soon as you start pulling racist stuff, you are done and out of here. So anyway,
yeah,
let's go. What you got?
Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Oh, I already blocked him, so he's blocked from. I think I'm signed into the wrong one. Go ahead, dude. You're good. You're good.
Okay, Nesbitt isn't the only one to highlight this effect. As Science Alert points out, rather than a plausible concept, the Pac-Man effect is described as a ridiculous consequence of flat Earth claims.
That's awesome.
So, some flat earthers are even bolder in the face of skeptics. My research destroys Big Bang cosmology. Conference speaker Dave Marsh said, according to the Telegraph, it supports the idea that gravity doesn't exist, and the only true force in nature is electromagnetism. So all kinds of insanity at this event. I'm sure it would have been a blast to be there.
I'm sure, man. Absolutely, actually.
Yeah. So, I mean, no such thing as gravity, apparently, at the Flat Earth Conference.
That's so funny, dude.
If you travel all the way to the east, you zap to the other side. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. I thought that was probably the most insane. I mean, the UN on the ice wall around the outside of the Earth that basically doesn't allow anybody towards the edge. Mm-hmm. You know, the like line of UN solar ice wall.
Yeah,
that's really insane. This is super insane.
But at least you can say like it's feasible. Like, oh, there's a wall preventing everything from going. Okay, well that's stupid, but it's not teleportation.
No. Yeah, this is like over the top ridiculous in my opinion. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't even know where to go with it. I just thought it was hilarious. Someone even said this. And then the Pac-Man thing is like thinking about like you run to one side
and you zoom over.
You go through and you go to the other side.
It's so awesome.
Like, okay, so the pilots, they don't even know because they just see it just continues. So it's not a globe.
But wait a minute. Okay, hold on. So does the light refracting from the teleportation edge show you the rest of it? Because wouldn't you see black? Wouldn't you just see like the dead of space and be like, oh crap, we're about to, oh wait, there's more Earth. Like, how does that work? Like, that doesn't even make, you know what we need to do? We need to build us a rocket. not
Yeah,
NASA
we could build a
certified,
rocket.
that goes like, 300 feet. As long as we can get 300 feet in the air, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to see the edge. But we'll find out if we can teleport. Like, I want to know, is there a spot where you're finally like, oh, yeah, there's like the blackness of space, but then poof, oh, well, that was just a split second of blackness of space. I mean, how does that work?
I don't know. I wish we were there. I raising my hand, standing in line to go up to the microphone and ask questions.
Excuse me.
You know how it works.
This no make a sense.
Yeah. Wow.
What mushrooms were on his salad?
Yeah, seriously. This one's special, man. This is like the stuff of legend.
Mm-hmm.
These types of conspiracy theories, when they get this far, it's like, okay, well, we've crossed the line, I think.
Yeah.
The entire planet is just a giant Pac-Man game.
Yeah.
You can just go from one end to the other.
This Flat Earth convention is brought to you by Happy Madison Productions. The Adam Sandler stuff.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Oh man.
Well, that's
bad.
Funny, but really dumb. I feel like I'm dumber now for that.
I know. I thought this would be just hilarious to discuss just because of the insanity of it, and I actually feel like I gave them undue and undeserved credit.
I think you did
by talking about it.
It's like, wait, really? We're living in Pac-Man, and you just teleport over? I mean, what? Am I too dumb to understand this? I mean, maybe I am. Maybe we're too stupid to realize what's happening. Ooh, is that you buzzing? Hearing like an electrical buzz.
I don't know. I told you I was having some issues. It might be my end.
Whatever. It's all good. Hey, let's talk about a movie. You want to talk about Hackers? This week we watched, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I watched. Yesterday, you watched. Okay, it was here. I have a feeling somebody was running the microwave or something.
No.
You know what it is? I know what exactly is going on. We will find out. I bet you money. Tamara's in there. It's 9:00, 9:05. Tamar was microwaving hot fudge. She was warming up the hot fudge for her ice cream. I bet you money. I bet you money. That's what it is. Ratted you out. You've been found out there, girl. Mm-hmm. All right. So 2 weeks ago, I watched Hackers. You watched this yesterday or the day before?
I think it was the day before.
And it's so funny.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was yesterday because you were texting me about it. And I had a buddy sitting here next to me working on something else. It was Tuesday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Because you were
I watched it the night before.
Oh, okay.
I didn't text you till the next day.
Okay, because you were all like, "Oh, there's 3 spots where you see Angelina and Jolie's," and I'm like, "There's only one. There are 2 spots where you almost, but there's only 1 spot where you actually see nipple, and it's for like less than a half a second." It's the dream scene. It's that one dream scene. You can there's actually there. Are you okay? I see where you're coming from. And it's funny. I'm talking for you. I hate it when I do this. You are bringing like the see-through clothing when like she's in the pool and the clothing gets wet and you can see through the shirt. I don't count that.
No, there's one when she's sitting at a desk, and I don't know why they included this, but she's just sitting at a desk and she has no bra on with like this like completely see-through top. And it's really short. It's only like a second, but everything's there. And it's I don't even get why they included it in the movie for that reason.
Oh, I'm sure.
Obviously. But that's there's only that one spot. And then when they're all at the party, she goes into the bedroom where they're messing with the computer and she's like on top of that guy.
Yeah, you don't actually see anything then there. You don't see anything there though.
Sure you do.
Okay. I am now happy about myself that I have never been able to notice. So Makes me feel good.
Well, it's hard. I mean,
I'm not as pervy as Anthony.
Well, maybe. Yeah, that's probably true.
I might be more.
True.
I might be more. You
I was
know.
like, the reason why I noticed is because I was so bored with the movie that I was saying they added this in.
Dude, this was like one of my favorite movies back in the day.
Keep attention.
You suck. You're bored?
Yeah.
Is it because it's so dated?
First of all, yeah, being dated didn't help it at all. And then, I don't know, it was just so corny. It was beyond corny. It wasn't the good kind of corny that you get from like, like Big Trouble in Little China. It wasn't that kind of corny. It was like painful corny.
What?
I don't know. There's just parts where I'm like, so we're going to have like the entire, like for like probably 40 minutes of the film, they have like a hacking competition.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was lame.
No, come on. It's like,
dude, it was so lame.
No.
And then she gets mad.
You're going to tell me you don't like...
Okay, first of all,
you're going to tell me
he breaks every guy code ever.
Yes.
He likes this girl.
Who's taken.
He breaks every guy code, and he breaks her high score on the video game. You never do that, ever. It was dumb.
Okay, I can't argue with that. That's true. I don't know. Jeez, man.
And then she gets unbelievably mad at him. But she's just mad at him in general.
Like she is mad at him in general. Yes.
I thought she was all right. I mean, they're young. They weren't A-list actors and actresses at this time.
At this time. Film. Right. This was Angelina Jolie's first movie. Like,
yeah, she did all right.
Yeah. I loved this movie back in the day. You're also going to tell me you didn't like Top Gun. You're going to tell me you didn't like Top Gun.
I watched it once. Ever.
See, okay, I made Tamar watch Top Gun last night. Dude, you know what she says when in the bar scene where they're doing, right before the "You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips." Right before that part, right? Anthony, I'm looking right at you. Anywho, right before that, you get Iceman, you get Val Kilmer who meets Tom Cruise, and they start doing that talk. She's looking at them, and she looks over at me, and she looks back at the TV, and she looks at me, she looks back at the TV, and she goes, "I think they're gay." And I'm like, what? And she's like, they're looking at each other, but it's not like I'm mad at you. It's like I'm interested in you.
Have you seen the that episode of Family Guy when they cut to Tom Cruise and he's like on a movie set, and then his own like thought bubble pops up and it's himself, and he's thinking about another guy on the set.
No.
And then he starts running away from his own thought bubble, and he's like, "You can't catch me, gay thoughts." And he's like running away.
No, I haven't.
It's so funny.
Okay, so she's not the only one who thinks that. All right, well.
Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, Seth MacFarlane will make fun of anybody, so it doesn't matter. No. Yeah.
That was awesome.
And also Tom Cruise is super short.
Yes.
Isn't he like 5'5" or something?
I don't know. I thought he was. Let's Google this. How tall is Tom Cruise? There we go.
FYI, this is how boring Hackers is. We're already talking about Top Gun.
Shut up. He's 5'7". He's 5'7". All right. I mean, that's not too short, but that's not tall. I actually okay. All right.
I'm 5'9" after I see the chiropractor.
I'm 6 feet. So.
I'm 2 inches taller than him, and I'm short.
You are short. That's true. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So, budget was roughly 20. Get this, estimated $20 million. $20 million budget on this. Gross USA 7. 7
flop.
7 million. Yeah, it was a flop. I still love it.
It scored better than The Last Jedi.
It did. Love it. It's true. It's so true. But okay, so this is one of those movies for me, and I think it didn't cross the barrier for you, but for me, the movie is so dumb and so bad that I like it. Like, because I like B-class movies. They do it for me. I don't know why. They just do. They always have. And this is very B-class. It was done to be A-class, but they fell short. We tried for A and got B instead.
The funny scenes when they're starting to hack and like there's all these like things happening on the screen. Like, no,
I know. Gabby was asking me,
what?
she's like, "Is that really what it looks like?" And I'm like, "No."
No, it's never looked like that.
And I love how they get in the phone booth and he's got like the eyeglass, which, by the way, I think it was, I don't think it really was, but I think they modded, because you remember Nintendo had like a 3D eyepiece like that they had for a little gaming system. I had that, and I had like tennis on there or something. It was like, I'm so cool. But that's always what it reminded me of. It's like, what is he doing with this? He's staring at the computer and he's got the one eye. It's like, that would just get in the way. Like, what is he getting out of that? And the answer is absolutely nothing. He's getting absolutely nothing out of it. I asked people in the chat to show this movie some love, and nobody is showing this movie love. I think everyone who watched it hated the movie.
Not a good movie.
I like it. It's so stupid. I have to enjoy it.
It's like, oh man, suspenseful argument scene. Now frantic typing for like 5 minutes. Dude, worst movie plot ever.
Frantic typing.
I think
it's
what it was.
Every 90s movie where they go to an airport and have to find a ticket. Frantic typing. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
it's pretty bad.
It looks like.
I think King Kong's worse.
King Kong's definitely worse.
It's close.
It's definitely worse.
I mean, at least there wasn't random dinosaurs in this one.
Yes. All right. So I've always wondered, it's like, what else has the guy who played Dade, who is Johnny Lee Miller? I was like, what else has he done? Because I expected him to be like the guy who turned huge after this movie, and he kind of did, but he really didn't. He's not. I guess he did win an award, but let's see here. 50 credits as an actor. Let's go back. Let's go back to Hackers. Where is this at?
He married Angelina Jolie after this movie.
Lucky bum. I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
Then they split up.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
She became famous and he didn't.
All right, let's see here. Where's Hackers? He did some stuff before Hackers. That wasn't his start. He did some TV stuff. TVs and some shorts, but Hackers was his first like debut, big one. Then he did Train Spotting, which that sounds like a feminine hygiene commercial. I don't know. It's on Dead Man's Walk, which is a TV series. Afterglow, Behind the Lines, Plunkett and McLean. Mansfield Park. Most of these are movies I've never even heard of. Love, Honor, and Obey. Complicity? Dracula 2000. Okay, I remember that. All right. The Escapist. Did some TV stuff. And then Mind Hunters. Melinda. He was in Eon Flux. Really? I don't remember him in Eon Flux. Crazy. The Flying Scotsman, not the Dutchman, not the Flying Dutchman. Endgame, did some more TV stuff, In and Out, more TV stuff. Frankenstein, the creature. He was the creature, Victor, on Frankenstein out of 2000. Dark Shadows. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. He's on Elementary. I think that's his big thing right now is Elementary. Which I didn't even know was a thing.
I didn't either. Is that like a British show or something?
No,
it's BBC.
It's on CBS. It's a CBS show. It's It's like a Sherlock. He's Sherlock Holmes on Elementary. Elementary.
Oh, okay.
Watson.
So the other person from this
A
film.
lot, dude. 122
To do
episodes.
Oh, nice.
Wow. All right.
So Matthew Lillard.
Mm-hmm. Serial killer. He's in tons of stuff, dude.
Yeah. He's in all kinds of stuff, and his career kind of died, I think, when he went to become Shaggy Rogers, and then just did like a million things with Scooby-Doo.
That was a horrible choice too, man. I felt bad for him because he's
the
potential.
best person for it, I think.
He is, but he had such potential, and I think people were like, "Oh, well, we're not going to use you anymore because you're Shaggy."
Well, he's the perfect actor for it, actually, I think. But other than that, I mean, SLC Punk was one of my favorite movies with him in it.
I've never even seen that.
You've never seen that? Yeah, you should watch it. It's kind of anti-punk in a way. It's pretty funny. A bunch of like punk kids watched it in the 90s, and then they were like, "Wow, this is stupid," because literally it's all about a punk kid who's like an anarchist who just sells out in the end and becomes like a corporate guy with a suit and tie.
Oh my gosh.
It's pretty funny.
You weren't kidding. He did tons of like Scooby-Doo stuff. Holy cow.
Yeah, tons. He's like the Shaggy.
He is. Like everything is Shaggy. Yeah.
Yep. He's done a bunch of stuff like that. He's a good actor though.
He is. I enjoyed him.
He's funny too.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little insane, but he kind of plays that like stoner guy really well. And then like the Shaggy. I mean, Shaggy's like. I think Shaggy's kind of stonerish.
Kind of.
Kids show, so they
kind of stonerish.
All he wants to do is eat snacks.
All right, so let's look at Lawrence Mason, who was Lord Nikon. Which I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I was an interesting character, but I don't know. I never got into the character in the show. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here.
Me neither.
TV. Let's see here. The Crow. Oh, he was in The Crow. Dang. All right. The Keepers, Hackers, New York Undercover, Homicide, Life on the Street. Excuse me. Side Streets. A lot of TV stuff. A video game. TV. AI, Artificial Intelligence. He was the tech director. Behind Enemy Lines. Really? Wow. He was in Ali. He was on Jag, which I loved Jak, by the way. I don't know why. I just always did. NYPD Blue, CSI Miami, Fronters. I have no idea. Threshold, The Shield, Splinter Cell, the video game. In 2006, In Case of Emergency, Burn Notice, The Take, Prison Break. Yeah, I mean, he's in a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think he's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Trying to see here. He was on Daredevil. He was on Daredevil. Which is kind of cool. And he's in Labyrinth, which is in post-production. Ah, very cool. All right. Well, hey, there you go. Well, that's enough boring talk on this, but it flopped. Anthony hated it. Drew enjoyed it because it was so bad that it was starting to cross the line into greatness. It didn't fully cross the line, but it's starting, and I like that. So I like that.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but I don't think I'll ever watch it again.
As a movie, if it's gonna bomb, just make it bomb hard, and I'll enjoy it.
Just go full Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, that is the whole thing. Like, if you're gonna make a movie and you realize halfway through this sucks, that we're not fixing this, don't continue with King Kong. No. Don't have King Kong start wrestling T-Rexes and try to break their jaw open while they're falling down a cliff with vines. No. Don't go there. Just go full on Big Trouble in Little China. Take it all the way down. Just say, we're going to ride this roller coaster out, man. Let's enjoy it. This movie sucks so bad. Let's make it on purpose. And you'll get a cult classic. That's what you do. That's how it's done.
Exactly.
That's how it's done. All right, so we got how about some karate practice in Florida? Florida man arrested, get this, arrested for practicing karate, Cobra Kai style, by the way, by kicking swans in the head. I'm pulling this up because this guy cracks me up. Look at this guy. He's missing his eyebrows, and it looks like he's burnt the top of his head. So I'm wondering, did he, it's painful. Like, how he's clearly not all there, right? I mean, you're kicking swans in the head. That's not smart. Who thinks this is smart? I'm gonna practice some karate by kicking swans in the head. I don't know.
He looks like the kind of person who would do this.
He does. He does. He looks like he was high at the time, too. A Florida man interested in karate is alleged to have found an elusive and illegal target for his kicks. Bird faces. Last week, the Orlando Sentinel reported that Rocco, naturally, the guy's name is Rocco. That's awesome. Rocco Joseph Mantella, or Mantella, was arrested for practicing karate by kicking swans in the head at a park in downtown Orlando, and further details of his arrest, which were first published by the Bloody Elbow, are wild as ship high in transit. According to an Orange County, Florida arrest affidavit, Mantella was spotted by a few witnesses around 9:30 a.m. on Thursday, April 26, kicking a bunch of animals. Someone saw him kick one swan in the head and another in the butt while practicing karate. His kicks were enough to knock one swan down, and a witness said he was kicking as hard as possible. Well, God would hope the swan fell down then. I mean, come on. Mantella also apparently targeted a small duck. I can't. Also apparently targeted a small duck enjoying a morning nap. When one witness saw what he was doing, he apparently began to laugh at her. Mantella was charged with one count of cruelty to animals, which carries in a maximum sentence of 6 months in Florida. So his punishment is to stay in Florida for 6 I'm pretty sure. Mantella has some experience fighting humans as well. As he wrestled for Indiana University, fought in an amateur MMA bout once, and almost made his pro MMA debut in 2012. Information from Bloody Elbow. I love that there's people commenting on this is I can imagine a few crimes that are more foul. FOWL.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's oh my gosh. I mean, come on. I fought MMA once. I can go pro now. I had one fight in MMA. I'm going pro. I guess I'm not going to go pro. I'm going to take on some swans and a sleeping duck.
Yeah. I love how they had to add that into the story. Like, as if it wasn't horrible enough already. It's like there was a baby duck and it was taking a nap and then he tried to kick it. He was kicking as hard as he could.
And I saw him and he laughed at me.
This was just
what kind of an animal laughs?
Here's what really happened. Okay, this is what really happened. It
was really windy and the cocaine flew into his purse. And to make sure the cops didn't find the cocaine that flew into his purse, he snorted it and was all like, swans and ducks. I gotta kick me some swans and ducks. And he went out and was kicking some swans and ducks.
I think he probably kicked maybe one of them. And then he was chasing the others around. And someone was like, why are you doing this? And then he started laughing. That's what happened.
Probably.
This whole story of a baby duck taking a nap, that's got to be a lie, right? Okay. I would hope that's true.
I don't know. Maybe a duck bit his little sister when they were kids and he's never forgiven that duck. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't know. This dude's a nutcase. 6 months in the can's not going to help him.
No, or just 6 months in Florida. Either way. No, but look at this guy again. Look at him, people. Look at him. Is that the face of a swan kicker? Apparently it is. If you see someone that looks like that,
raged.
He's a swan kicker.
He was walking around and stepped in some swan crap, and then he raged out and just started kicking swan.
Oh my gosh,
That's what happened.
That's awesome.
He's like, I'm not going to make it pro, but I'm going to beat the hell out of some swans.
Out of some swans. That's awesome, dude.
Wow.
Take me out some swans. You know, with this kind of voice, maybe he was confused and he thought that the swan was really a stingray. And he's like, hey, you take out my mate, Steve. Going down, stingray. And he starts kicking him like, take you out. Take that, stingray. Take that. And someone was like, dude, it's a swan. What are you doing? It's a moving stingray. I'm taking out the sting. Look, here's a sleeping stingray. It's a little baby stingray. Before it takes out someone, I'm going to take out this stingray. And he's like falling over and just like kicking it. Stingray. Too far?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what, though? Swans are jerks.
They are. So are geese.
Listen, maybe we're judging this guy too soon. Maybe the swans attacked him first. This is self-defense.
Self-defense. I like it.
Yes. Dude, why would he just immediately go to practicing karate?
Oh no.
It's like he could have just said the swans were chasing me, so I started kicking them.
Oh my gosh.
They're
dude.
mean.
They are mean. Hang on, dude. We lost the recording. The recording stopped. Let's see how far we were at.
Oh no.
Oh, we're a ways into it. I think we were actually pretty close. I'm just gonna go ahead and restart it here and just keep going. So yeah, sorry, recording stopped, people. I'm not sure exactly where it stopped, but we're back. So Florida man kicking swans. The new thought. Anthony brought up a great point. Maybe, just maybe, it's self-defense. Have you ever met a swan? I've met a swan. They're jerks. You know who else are jerks?
They are
Canadian geese. They're the only ones that don't say they're sorry.
They are. They're yeah. Nice.
They don't say they're sorry. They just honk at you. See, I can do Canadian geese too.
There's
Russian and Canadian geese. It's not bad.
Why aren't you doing like voiceovers?
Oh, I do.
This makes no sense.
Professionally, actually. That's
yeah. Do more though.
I would like to. I even have an ad out for it right now. Anyway, whatever. Google, work for me for once. Come on, Google.
I mean, you totally could have been the chicken from
So, what's your claim to fame? Oh, I was on Moana. You were on Moana? No way.
You know who that is?
Bloody hell, man. Who were you on Moana? I was the chicken. Bugger off. Yeah. That's what would happen. Bugger off.
Who that is? You know who that is?
Who?
You know who plays that chicken?
No.
It's Steve the pirate.
No way. Are you kidding me?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
He's one of the best voice actors in the whole industry.
He's awesome, dude. And he does tons of stuff too. It's not just voice acting work, but because he was on Firefly. I'm trying to think of the guy's name.
I can't think of it either.
Oh man. I know it too. I follow him on Twitter and everything. Yeah, because he's cool. He's a fun guy. But yeah, dang it. Seriously? He played a chicken?
Yeah, it's him. Yeah.
Why couldn't
dang it, what's his name? Oh, Andy Tudyk. I can't say his name.
Tudyk. Yep. Give you
Alan Tudyk.
Yep. Yeah,
Alan
he's a cool guy. I like him. He should come on the show at some point too. When we can figure out how to pronounce his last name. That'd be great.
Right.
And you know what we'll do is we'll do it like Chris Farley's SNL style. Like, hey Alan, do you remember that one time when you were the chicken on Moana? And he'd be like, Yeah, I do. Yeah.
His name
is
awesome. Hey.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Do you remember that time? Do you remember that time when you were on Firefly? Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome.
That's awesome.
We can do this. We can do this. We should do celebrity interviews.
He's in Zootopia.
Who is he on Zootopia?
He's Duke Weaselton.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I think I knew that actually, but Weaselton.
Did you know he's he's in Rogue One.
I did, but
he's
who is
K2SO.
Oh my! No way! That's awesome. I actually like Rogue One too. A lot of people didn't like Rogue One. I liked Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was great.
Me too.
Of the new Star Wars movies, I actually think it's the best one. I am not looking forward to Solo for any bit. I think that Disney has taken the series so low that they just had to do that movie. It's like,
yeah.
It's so bad.
That's funny.
It's so bad.
So it's funny that you made that Frozen reference with Duke of Weaselton, because he actually is the Duke of Weaselton as well.
That's awesome. It is so
and then
bad.
he's King Candy in Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, that's right. He is. Oh my god.
And then he's Milton and Hunky Siren in Ice Age Continental Drift.
I'm your hunky siren.
He's in so many movies.
I'm also your hefty siren.
This guy's in. He's in Ice Age Meltdown too. He's
probably the same people. No? Yeah?
No, someone else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
And then he's Lenny, Dodo, and Freaky Mammal 2 in the original Ice Age.
Freaky Mammal 2.
Yeah. That's what it says.
I wanted to be Freaky Mammal 3. Hey.
He's hilarious. He's one of my favorite actors, actually.
Tudyk? Yeah.
I couldn't remember his name, though. That's pretty sad.
That is sad. I couldn't either. It's the same thing. It's like, oh my gosh, I love this guy. Alan Tudyk. That's right.
He's in Alan Tudyk. He's in a bunch of he's in Family Guy too, and American Dad.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, dude. I do need to get some more voiceover work going. Come on, people, send me some work. That's all good. That'll be fun. So, yeah. What do you do? Meh. All right.
Do you have a story?
That was my story. The dude kicking swans.
Do we have a story this week?
I don't think so. Let me look. Let me pull it open. I don't think the kids did it. Nope, I don't. No stories. No stories for us. The kids don't love us anymore. We scare children, apparently.
That's okay.
It's your hair.
Yeah.
Your hair scared the children. You needed a hat.
I don't know why I didn't wear a hat this week. I usually wear my hat, but this is what my hair looks like when I don't wear a hat, so that's why I wear a hat.
Come on, cabbie. Where's your hat?
That's not a cabbie hat.
It's close.
It's a Southie boy hat.
Southie boy. What's the difference? Cabbie hat.
I don't know why cabbies wear hats like that.
I'm looking it up. Cabbie hat. If you look up cabbie hat, because there's two different forms of the cabbie hat. One where it's like the bill with the wire thing and it's like a poof up top, but then the other one here, I'm going to show people. I'm going to pull up the screen. You get, where you get the fashionista girls down there with like the puffy top and like, I don't know. But then you also get the ones that are similar to yours, where it's just kind of like up at the back and smooth down and there's not. Yeah, that's totally you. That's what you wear. You're waiting for it to show, aren't you? There it is. Now it's up. Look at that. Look at that. That is what you wear. That's under cabbie hat. Am I wrong?
This hat's been around before cabbies. So it can't be called a cabbie hat.
That's what I've always heard of it as. You call it like a newsboy hat. Newsboy. Yeah, there you go. Like a newsboy.
You could call it that.
Would you call it a Southie boy?
I mean, it's just what Southie boys wear.
Southie boy hat. I'm afraid I'm going to get... No, see, that's... those. Yeah, there's nothing in here. That's you right here. This little kid with like the giraffe thingy. I'm afraid to go much further because you never know what you're going to find here on Google. But
yeah. Yeah, like the last time when you like totally Googled porn by mistake.
I did not. There was no nudity. Thank God. But still. All right. Well, hey, that's fun. We'll make fun of your hat later. It's okay. So yeah, no
I have
story.
about 10 of them.
I know you do. Silence.
Yeah.
Silence.
Sorry.
Silence. I think the show is called Awkward Silence.
This week
on Classless Chat.
Next week on Classless Chat.
Awkward Silence. Next week on Classless Chat. Less awkward silence.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's you know what? Everybody has these days where you just have it. Whatever. We got trolled. We banned our first person from chat ever.
Yeah.
So, whatever. It's all good. So, this was a fun show. It's good. I think people will enjoy it. If you enjoyed it, thank you so much. We love you long time. And if you didn't enjoy it, I guess it wasn't for you. That's all right. We won't hold it against you. If you'd like to enjoy future shows and you didn't enjoy this one, maybe if you went to patreon.com/classlesschat and threw us a bone, we might put out better material. You never know. Might be the same thing, though.
Yeah.
You just never know. It's a crapshoot. You never know until you hey, it's a gamble, but you got to put in the gamble. You'll never know. Hey. Again, that's Classless. You can find links at classlesschat.com, but that is patreon.com/classlesschat. But hey, thank you guys so much. It has been a blast. We love you all. Have a great, great rest of the day. Bye now.
Thanks for listening to Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Anthony. Listen again next time. You never know what these two are gonna say.